My name is Destiny. I am mommy to Cambria Flores and wifey to Aaron.
And my name is Aaron Flores, and I am Destiny's husband, and I'm Cambria's dad.
I'm Javi.
And this is World Meets Flores Family.
Sorry about our baby not being here. She's napping right now, but she'll be on the next one. Okay, so for this video today, we're going to tell you a little bit about ourselves and our story, and just a little bit about our family and where it all began.
Okay, so me and Destiny met at church. It was a Tuesday night. Well, actually, we didn't meet on a Tuesday night.
No, we met on a Sunday.
We met on a Sunday.
Oh,
you were doing the dance.
You remember? The little church soldier dance song?
With your little, you had your hair up to here.
Stop!
And then I was like, who's that girl? But I didn't I didn't think I was gonna end up marrying you and having a baby with you.
Ew.
And then, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, we met on a Sunday, and then the following Tuesday we went to church, me and my mom. I would always go with my mom, and Destiny here was like, oh, come and sit with us, me and my cousins. And I was like, okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I invited him and his cousin to come sit with me in church because I didn't want to go by myself to youth class. And he didn't really want to come. He thought he was too cool or whatever because he was just a little bit older than me.
I was.
Whatever. Anyway.
I was 15 and the little girl wanted me to go sit with her.
A little girl? Okay. Not so little. Okay, so then he came after all. And then during that class, me and him, we actually got ourselves in trouble.
No, I didn't get in
yes,
trouble. You got in trouble.
You got me in trouble. Boys are bad. They're bad. You got me in trouble the first 10 minutes that we were together in class.
You were talking and you were trying to show off in front of me.
Oh my god.
Dude, she thought she was all bad. All trying to get in trouble. All trying to get in trouble. And you know what's crazy? We now our youth pastors that were the pastors back then live 3 houses down the street from us.
That's funny.
Where were we at? And then you were on your phone. Your music even started playing.
I used to be ratchet, dude. I probably
did. Ratchet.
Long story short, during that class, I was kind of flirty with him, but he wasn't really taking it. He was shy, and I was just whatever. I was like, give me your phone, and he was like, why? And then I ended up putting my number in his contacts myself. He didn't even ask me for my number. I just got that shit, and I was like, let me put my number in your phone.
It's because we had a Hummer. My mom drove a nice ass Hummer, so she just wanted to ride in the Hummer.
I did.
So then she came after me, I guess.
Anyways, then later on I texted you, huh? After.
Yeah, you texted me, but I was playing hard to get.
Yeah, he was playing hard to get. Week by week, obviously we went to church. It was
we started texting more and more, week by week, as the weeks went on. We started texting more and more and more.
Because church was a constant thing, every Tuesday, every Sunday, every Tuesday. If we didn't go, it was weird, where's Destiny, you know? As the weeks went by, we grew closer, and then...
We were friends for a long time.
Yeah.
We were she liked me, but... You know, I was a sophomore in high school and she was still in 8th grade.
Yeah,
I was like,
I liked him. And this guy was just like, because everyone else was against it because I was younger than him. So I don't know, how did you feel about that?
Well, I was afraid, of course. Not afraid, but scared. I was just worried, I guess, because a lot of people would always tell me oh, be careful, she's younger. Just be careful, don't do anything. If you guys do anything, if you guys kiss, if you guys do anything, you're gonna go to jail. So I was always I was afraid for a while. I think that's why we stayed friends for so long.
Yeah, because, for a whole year. He made me wait for a whole year. Anyways.
We were friends for 4 months, and then we started talking for 2 months.
He's making it seem like I'm so easy, dude.
No, and then we started talking. 2 months later, you were starting to come around and to my family and stuff. Well, my mom already knew you, but no.
She didn't like me though.
She did like you. She didn't not like you. She just thought you were just a little hoodwink. No.
Get out. Let's move on. Okay, and then whatever. As we grew up, we basically we were kids, and then we grew up together, huh? Right?
Yeah.
Because I was a kid.
I was a sophomore and she was in 8th grade, and then she graduated 8th grade and went into high school. I started my junior year, and then it was just everything happened so fast. Yeah.
It's
I got a job. I started working. I went to college, and then
We didn't go to the same high school.
No, we didn't go to the same high school.
He came from Fowler and I came from Sanger High, and we always made, like, I feel like we always made time to see each other, huh? Whether it be like 10 minutes, an hour, like, just remember?
Yeah.
Like, we'd always make time to see each other anyway, so we grew closer, and then after we became boyfriend and girlfriend, we were just inseparable, and I don't know. Dude, it was so cute when we were boyfriend and girlfriend, and I lived in an apartment with my mom, whatever.
On Olivo Street.
He would like drop off a box of Toms like every month or something, just like leave it there.
Really nice.
Hey, and then I would go outside and then open the door and see like a box and be like, what the fuck is this? It's a bomb, or it's a shit bomb, or what the fuck are these neighbors doing?
A shit bomb?
A shit bomb. What the fuck are these neighbors doing now? Okay, I look inside and it's a freaking pair of Toms, and I was like, what the fuck, mom? Is this from you? And she was like, no, I don't.
Well, back then Toms were like the shit, you know what I mean?
We
Like
really
7
liked them.
years ago.
I mean, they were so.
Back when we were, you know, first kids and in love.
Yeah, anyway, so he would do little cute shit like that, and I just like fell harder for him, and then
I
eventually
was romantic back then.
he was so romantic.
Well, I still am romantic, but back then I was more romantic.
As we grew up, he finished high school. What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 2012. I finished high school. I went to Fresno State for a couple of years. And I stopped going to Fresno State.
Okay, and then during that time, me and him did live together with my mom, well, my parents, my whole family, we lived together. And then, okay, after I graduated high school, we like were slowly talking about like taking the next step, and then like apartment.
Well, by that time, when you graduated, yeah, when you
graduated.
graduated.
I was like a mature ass kid, like, I don't know. I just grew up this way, I guess. Yeah, so long story short, we ended up finding a perfect apartment that we really loved.
Well, that time you were already 18.
Yeah, I was already 18.
And I was turning 21. So I was like, you know, she was 18, I was 21, and we were living with her mom and her dad.
We were free at that time.
Yeah, like, so when she graduated high school, you know, I started working when I was 17. And
at the Chuck Wagons.
At Chuck Wagon in Sanger.
Yeah.
So I started working, and you know, I would save up money. I lived with her mom and dad. I really wouldn't pay anything.
Just your car?
Yeah, I just bought a car. When I was 19, I bought a car.
Well, after, it's crazy because me and him had originally planned to move in the summer apartment with some of our old friends, and we were just gonna do like the roommate thing, like, you know, we were still young.
We were young.
We were scared.
And we had
like,
some really good friends at the time that were like really down to move in.
And trustworthy, and they were just like pumped up about it, and we were excited, of course. Like, who wouldn't? Like a party every fucking night.
With your friends, with your good friends.
Yeah, okay, anyways, well, that plan didn't end up working out, just like the way shit always, it didn't work out. And then me and him found out that I was pregnant, like not even, what, a month after? Not even a month.
No, we moved into the apartment in December, like at the beginning of December, maybe like a week later, you were like, oh,
it's my birthday, huh?
I missed my period, and I was like, what? She was like, I missed my period. I'm a week or two late, and I'm like, dude, no way. There's no way that you can be like late on your period.
He was like, we just moved out, like, you're crazy, this ain't happening. And I was like, no, it's happening. In my heart, I was like, but I was just trying to scare the fuck out of him.
She did scare the shit out of me. Well, not really scare the shit out of me, but she startled me, because she was like, I'm telling my dad that I'm pregnant. And I was like, no, don't tell your dad. Like, please don't tell your dad, not yet. You know what I mean? Like, just wait a little bit until we really find out for sure. Then she was all, oh, I'm gonna tell my dad. Anyways, back to our story. Where were we at?
Where was we?
Oh, okay, we ended up...
My mom jumping family.
They were gonna jump my ass. They were gonna fucking come to the house, the apartment that we had just moved into, stain these new couches at the time that we had just bought with my own blood. I was thinking, fuck that shit, so we dipped the fuck out.
He got me, he got his kid that was inside of me, and he's like, girl, let's go. We're leaving. Like, that was a crazy day. Because my mom had me believing that shit. Like, I was like, Mom, no, stop it, no. Calling my dad, he wasn't answering.
Because they really will.
Yeah.
They really will. So that's why I was like, oh shit, like, fucking 4 against...
Hey, he was all, oh my god, me against Alex, I'll take him, but me against all of them, no, there's no way.
I said 4 against 1, you know, maybe 1 or 2, you know, I'll fucking stand in the corner, 2 or 3, you know, windmill that shit, but 4? Fuck.
He's
And you
all
know,
fucked up.
they're a little hefty too. So.
Okay, and then after we found out we were pregnant, after that craziness went on, my mom called me. She was laughing and she's like, Destiny, stop. Like, you really think your dad? No, he's not gonna go jump Aaron or send his brothers. We love Aaron and we're so happy for you guys. And we were just like, aww. Anyways, shortly after we were still living in the Sylmar apartment, this little boppy over here decided that he wanted to put a ring on my finger because he loved me oh so much. And I just want to know, honey, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts? Like, oh, I'm gonna marry this girl, like, because you just did out of nowhere, you were like, baby girl, I love you. Like,
well, at that point I was like, all right, you know what, we've been together for X amount of years. She's pregnant. We already live together. We're already doing the damn thing. The damn thing is already done. So might as well make that shit official. So you know what? Right after we found out she was pregnant, well, actually, rewind a little bit. After you found out you were pregnant, you moved out.
Oh yes,
she was
I
so
forgot to mention
afraid.
that.
She was
Dude,
afraid.
Oh my god, I was so afraid. Like, I didn't move out. I just took some of my stuff and I was like, dude, I'm just like really homesick. I just need to go home. As soon as I found out I was pregnant, I was like, I need my mom. Like, I need her right here with me. And I needed Nemo for some reason. Like, I don't know. I would cry every night without Nemo because he was my baby. And so anyways, I went home. It lasted for like a week, maybe 5 days. I came right back and I was like, dude, what am I doing here?
26 days.
Ew, you're ugly.
Anyways, good thing that was over. Then you ended up moving back.
No, I came back like right away. That shit was stupid. Like, I slept over and I was back and forth.
Yeah, and then after you came back, we ended up, well, you came back, we decided that, you know what, we're gonna get married, we're gonna do this. We only had like 2.5 months to plan a big ass wedding because I have a big family.
And
I have a big ass family.
Huge family too, so it just worked out perfectly.
You know, Mexican shit.
Yeah, they were all for it. I mean, my family was, and
my family was too, because at that, like, it was already done.
Yeah, it was like, we're here, like, you know, we're fine with it. Like, obviously it's gonna happen one day, so let's
we
just
already
all
loved each other.
Yeah, we were together for
I had already lived with her mom and her dad, so I already knew her family. She knew my family. She would be always around my family. There was no problems on any of the sides, so then we just decided, you know what, we're gonna get married. We got married in April. Destiny was how many months pregnant? You were 4 months pregnant.
I was 4 or 5 months pregnant.
4.5.
Yeah, on April 23rd. And then we had like a really nice wedding. Like, we really thank all of our family for helping us and everything, because I don't know, I feel like it was just the wedding of my dreams and they just made everything come true for us.
It was really nice. I enjoyed it. It was really
And
fun.
the ring was nice too.
And expensive too. So then that's where we're at right now. We have a daughter. Her name is Cambria.
Yeah, and then that's where Cambria came along.
Cambria came in. Cambria was born in August, on August 26th, 2017. 16.
16.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
We better delete that.
That's where Cambria came in shortly after the wedding. Since I was 4.5 months pregnant, she came in 9 months later.
9 months later?
I mean, you know what I mean? After the whole pregnant, 9 months later.
About 5 months after the wedding, Cammy came.
And then she was born August 26, 2016. And dude, ever since then, she's just been like, she changed us, huh?
Yeah,
like,
we were wild.
For the better though, like.
Not like wild. We weren't wild. I wasn't wild. She made me wild.
I made him. I was a bad influence.
Okay, so Cambria was born. Oh, and then right after Cambria was born, we stayed in the apartment for about a year and a half. Or no, we stayed, after Cambria was born, we stayed in the apartment for about 9 months after that. And then we ended up moving into a home.
We just needed more space. We were outgrowing the apartment, and I don't know, we just weren't comfortable there anymore. Like, it was home. It felt like home because that's where me and him started it all, like buying all our furniture, like our bed, just everything was just home. But we just decided we needed more space. We're renting a 4-bedroom house, and we really love it.
We have 2 dogs now. We have a Labrador named Stacy and a Pomeranian mix named Steven, and we have
our baby Cammy. She's a little model. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget.
Yeah, our next video should be pretty exciting. We're gonna do a couple things on that thing. So stay tuned. Peace out.
Peace out, bitches.